Welcome to Seven Hills Tales, where we explore mysteries from Lisbon's timeless hills to the farthest echoes of the cosmos. I'm Francisco, and tonight, by this quiet fire, we turn our gaze upward to a night when the skies over Portugal stirred with something unknown. An object appeared, silent, luminous, and uninvited, drawing the attention of the Portuguese Air Force, and perhaps of history itself. What makes this story more than a simple sighting is that it isn't new. It's an echo, one that resounds through decades of Portuguese skies, from ancient miracles to modern radar screens. So settle in as we uncover a mystery that stretches from the age of faith to the age of flight. This is UFO over Portugal, the secret military encounter that echoes through time. It began on a quiet night over central Portugal. Civilian reports flooded social media. Strange lights moving in absolute silence above the Atlantic coast, near Evora and Coimbra. Some described a bright, disc-shaped object. Others saw it as a glowing sphere, shifting colors from blue to white. At first, it seemed like a drone, a satellite flare, perhaps a trick of light. But then came something different. The military response. The Portuguese Air Force confirmed an alert. Radar operators had detected an unidentified aerial object entering restricted airspace. No flight plan, no transponder, no sound. 2 F-16s were placed on standby. And then, the object vanished. Vanished not by leaving radar range, but by simply fading out. Witnesses near the coast swore the light dissolved into the clouds, like a candle snuffed out by invisible hands. Some claimed it left behind a faint hum, a low vibration that seemed to linger in the air long after the light was gone. Within hours, the story spread online. Theories ignited, experimental drones, plasma phenomena, secret military tests, or something far older. A visitor watching quietly, as it always had. The Air Force released a short statement. Unidentified aerial object detected and tracked. Investigation ongoing. And that was all. But for many, it was enough to awaken an old question. Why does Portugal, small, ancient, and bathed in ocean winds, keep drawing eyes from the skies? This was not the first time the heavens over Portugal carried strange light. For some, this latest event was a reminder, a whisper of old stories once thought myth. In 1959, over the town of Evora, students and teachers at a local school saw something extraordinary. A silver sphere, bright as a star, hovered silently above the horizon. Hours later, a strange, jelly-like substance rained down over the city. Samples were collected, and under a microscope, scientists saw tiny, moving structures, almost alive. The military sealed the area, calling it unknown organic matter. Decades later, the files remain incomplete. 17 years after Evora, in 1976, came the Alfina incident. Pilots flying over northern Portugal reported a blinding disc-shaped object pacing their aircraft. It moved without wings, without heat, without sound. The radar saw it too, but again it disappeared in an instant. No wreckage, no flight record, no explanation. Just a memory of light burned into the night sky. But perhaps the oldest echo is the most haunting of all. In 1917, near the small village of Fatima, 3 shepherd children claimed to see a radiant being descending from the heavens. Months later, tens of thousands gathered to witness what would become known as the miracle of the sun. A spinning orb of light danced above the crowd, zigzagging, descending, radiating colors across the fields. Some believed it divine. Others whispered it was something far more cosmic. If you wish to dive deeper into that mystery, I explored it in another episode. Was Fatima's miracle an alien encounter? But tonight it serves as another verse in this long, celestial song. 3 events, 3 centuries, 1 sky. Each time Portugal looked upward, and something looked back. This pattern is not Portugal's alone. Across the world, skies have shimmered with shapes that seem to mock our understanding. In 1997, over Arizona, thousands watched a silent procession of lights known as the Phoenix Lights, so vast that entire neighborhoods fell silent beneath it. In 2004, U.S. Navy pilots chased a white tic-tac object off the coast of California, capable of speeds no aircraft could match. And in 2023, congressional hearings in Washington, D.C. revealed what many had suspected. Governments have been watching the watchers. Scientists offer possibilities: plasma orbs, magnetic anomalies, optical reflections, experimental craft. Each theory brings a piece of the puzzle, but never the full picture. Every time we think we understand the pattern, it changes, like a riddle written in light. Some researchers speak of non-human intelligences, entities that observe quietly, never intervening, only reminding us of how little we know. Others suggest these lights are temporal echoes bending through folds of time itself. And yet another group, often the quietest, wonders if these visitations are the same phenomenon that inspired ancient myths. Gods descending on beams of light, messengers wrapped in radiance, suns that moved across the sky. If so, then perhaps the lights over Portugal are not intrusions, but homecomings. Perhaps that's the beauty of mystery. It doesn't ask for belief, only attention. From Fatima's spinning sun to Evora's falling fragments, from the radar blips of Alfena to the silent glow of today's skies, each story feels like a note in the same song, played over centuries, waiting for us to listen. Maybe the answers lie not in what we see, but in why we keep looking. Because every time humanity raises its eyes to the heavens, it finds itself reflected there. Curious, fragile, eternal. So next time you walk beneath Portugal's night sky, and a light flickers where none should be, remember, it might just be another echo from an intelligence that never truly left. Until next time, may your dreams wander beyond the stars. This was 7 Hills Tales. And if you enjoyed this journey through mystery and time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the next tale whispered by the cosmos.